Welcome back to episode 3, Diary of a WoT Newb, with me, DieWithYourBootsOn. We're just about to start mission 3, where we've got to go and research and mount some suspension. If it's anything like so far, we'll be using the same tank again. So we've got to research some modules. Yes, it's still with this light tractor, however you pronounce it. So let's do what it's telling me. Select a module to research. So suspension is 70 stars. We've got 241 and 5. So let's select. Do you want to research it for 70 XP? Right, so that's 70 XP. We'll say yes to that. 241 minus 70, 171. So that's our research points, and that's something else. It must be some kind of experience because it's got the same star. So back to the garage. We've now look at the available. Because we've researched it, we can now buy it, and it's going to cost 540 credits. And there's some information about it. So we'll mount that. It must be better because it's got a 2 instead of a 1. So we'll purchase that. Suspension mounted. So so we can carry a bit more and we can turn a bit faster. And that was mission accomplished. So we'll crack straight on with mission 4. That was a nice, quick and easy mission. I think we got some extra credits for doing that as well. Research and mount gun. So we'll start that. So again, we've got research for this tank. That gun's only 35. That's still a tier 1 gun. Is that any better? Who knows? So yes, we'll research that and go back to the garage, and then we'll presumably buy it. So there's another one we haven't done. Wow, I was firing a shot every 2 seconds. This one fires a shot every quarter of a second. Okay, that's probably why people were able to kill me so quickly. So we'll buy that. The gun has been mounted. Again, penetration of 30, so that'll cut through me easy enough and everybody else. But the guns differ. Okay. Continue with that. Mission accomplished. Hurrah! And it's given me some shells. We've changed the gun, so we have to change the ammunition. That looks like that's for real money. We haven't got any real money, so we can't buy any of those. But we can get the 420. Well, it fires very quickly. We need lots. So we'll accept that. Don't know where our old shells have gone because we had lots of shells in the old tank. And we've done 5. That's end of mission 4. So now we've got to do mission 5, which is research all modules and tech branches of a tier 1 vehicle. So we'll carry on. Now there's research up here. Let's see what we have to do. So we have to research the engine and the radio, another engine, but we've already got 430 XP, so let's research that engine. And actually we've got enough here, we can do that engine as well. And we can do that radio. That lets us communicate a bit further. I don't know what effect that has in the game. And the turret, because we need to mount that turret to be able to use this gun from the look of it. And we'll research that gun as well. Again, that's very fast. I don't know what the difference is between those. Right click to view options. So that's the one we've just bought and put on. Characteristics, here we go. Can we do this one as well? Right click, characteristics. Aha! So they're both tier 1 guns, both 20mm. This one fires faster and has better penetration and has the same damage and is more accurate, but is a higher aiming time. We have to think that's higher is bad, because otherwise why would you have this gun as well when it's just all round rubbish. We'll stay with the one we've got at the moment and not go for this 55. We've still got 191 XP, so we'll research, well, we've got to research all of these guys, so let's research him. Tank destroys, mount accurate hard-hitting guns. Well, we won't be worrying about that at the moment. And we've almost run out, so we'll close that. I'm guessing we've got to fight more battles to get more XP. So we have... there's our repair kit ready. We've got shells. We haven't changed the guns, have we? Yes, that's on the tank, so that's the gun on the tank. We haven't changed the turret. Let's change the turret. Engine, let's change the engine. I see we've got to buy that as well. We've got 5,000 left, 700. The tracks are already done, and the radio, put the radio on there. There we go, that's all the bits we've bought already. So let's take it into another battle. Are we ready for battle? Yes, we are ready for battle. So, battle away. Let's see what a difference this gun makes. Yeah, in the queue again. We're back on this map again. Malinovka. But this is completely different. It looks like we're starting up at the top of that hill that we never got to, and the enemy are starting over the far side where we were watching that FT shoot round about the 1 number on the little map. Our gun looks different as well. We've got 4 little markers next to the 420. 420, that's how many shells we've got left. Somebody said diff and we win. The mission at the top, keep the base secure or destroy all enemy vehicles. So we can't attack and win by cannon. We've got 4 little shells next to our number of shells. Can we give this a test somewhere? I'll make sure I don't hit any of my guys. Let's just peel back up here for a moment. We're going to shoot to the side. Oh, that fired... seemed to fire 3 very quickly. And reloads very quickly. And then when you run out of little shells by the number, it takes a lot longer to reload. Okay. So it looks like we can just mash the mouse button, put lots of shots in on them, and then wait a long time to reload. Perhaps that's how people were shooting me so quickly before. Okay, so we'll just wait by this bush and see what happens. Everybody else is just waiting up the top here, which is good for a defense-y thing, but it could turn out to... That's interesting. The other battles started with 15 minutes. We're down to 8:30 already, so I'm guessing this only had 10 minutes at the beginning. One of our tanks has just disappeared off my mini-map as well. I can't see him anymore. That T1 is, let's go sniper mode and not shoot him. He's, according to that, 450 metres away. And he's vanished. 500 metres. So I can only see things up to about 500 metres away. Unless he just died, of course. But I think that was him that just died then. So 500 metres. I'm going to wait till they get closer than that before I can see them. So we'll just sit here and wait and see what happens. There's people killing stuff somewhere. How do I know who T-Tank is? If we hold down the Alt key, it doesn't tell, it just still shows us tank types. I wonder if there's a setting for doing that. T-Tank, he's gone and killed somebody else again. Where's he doing all that? It must be off my map because none of the villains ever showed up. Perhaps he went romping down the side. Wherever he's doing it, he's doing a good job. He's got 5 kills already. Wow. If I just sit here and wait, it'll all be over before I do anything. But we'll just sit here and wait. We're supposed to be defending, so let's defend. All people typing stuff in. How you do that? Is a team box. Can you click on it or anything? Well, you can't click because every time you move the cursor, your turret turns. He's got 6 kills already. Well, I'm not going to let him have all the fun. I'm going to drive down the hill. I don't know where it's all going. Oh, that aiming circle's got really big. That's a lot bigger than it was on the old gun. Is that because I'm going faster? Is it because we've changed gun? Oh, I'm getting shot at from the front. Perhaps this wasn't such a good move. Oh, I'm getting shot at from everywhere. Track. And I died really, really, really quickly. That was not clever. Oh, I got set on fire according to this. And I'm totally destroyed. I don't think I did anything there at all. That was useless. Let's be honest. So let's try and find this T-Tank. Oh, I've got people that I couldn't see on the minimap now. A lot further away. Let's try and find this T-Tank guy and see how he's doing so much better than me. Oh, he's got fancy schmancy camo again. Perhaps there is something to it. Or perhaps it's just the good players can afford to buy fancy schmancy camo. And I'm not in that league at the moment. I'm not even close to being in that league. He's romped down there. Now I wonder, perhaps he wasn't always at the front, although he has taken some damage. He's driving through the swampy bit now. And still seems to be going very quickly. Perhaps he's got the better engines in there as well. It would be useful if you could look around your tank like this without turning your turret. I'll have to look and see if there's a way of doing that. Anyway, he's rattling along here. Again, they're moving as a group. Perhaps it's them moving as a group, and those guys that killed me, there was 3 of them kind of together. So they were able to shoot at me 3 times faster than I could shoot at them. Anyway, T-Tank's driving along here. And at 10-4, this might actually be my first ever win. Not that I had anything to do with it. Okay, he's spotted him and has turned round. Doesn't look like he can shoot. No, he's ignoring him. And that's because all our team are rushing over there. So he's just left him to them. Yeah, they're shooting at him. No, he's driven slightly up. Oh, I see, he's driven up the slope to be able to get a shot rather than driving back towards him to do it. He obviously knows the map quite well. He's shooting from a long way away. If we can get a thing on, can we zoom in and get our cursor on him? We can't get a range though. It's a fair old distance though. He's only got the single shotgun like I used to have. Interesting. So he prefers that rather than the bang 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 one that I've just upgraded to. So there's only 2 left. I think one of them is the guy that killed me. So revenge will be sweet. Hopefully it's this bloke that does it. He's got 7 kills. Wow. Okay, that's a bit much, isn't it? Again, they're moving as a little group. There's the L tractor. Skirting around the side. Oh, there's one on his right. I'm not sure we've seen that. That's the guy that killed me, and he's dead. Rewing. And that's game over. We've won. They've won. I just was along for the... ×2. So that must be what that first win of the day thing was about. And 2,458 credits. And I'm willing to bet I didn't get a single hit. 16 shots, no hits. Well, we know the first lot we shot into the air to find out what the gun was doing. He gets a top gun, presumably because he killed so many. 8 he got in the end. Wow. We got a report over there. We're up to 307 now. So we can actually do that one. SPG, long range, indirect fire, vulnerable in close combat. Well, I'm useless at close combat, so I may want to look at having a go at those. That's nothing special, obviously. We've still got 27 left and 100 to get. But we have done our ×2 thing, so we'll probably need a couple of fights. So I shall be back to that in a few minutes.